Hey all. Um, so recently I decided to check out VR Skater. It's a title that came out in August. I was playing a lot of different games at the time, and to be honest, it just didn't entice me that much. I did kind of look at it. It didn't look like a game that they were gonna be able to pull off in VR. Don't get me wrong, I love Tony Hawk and the old like 1080 snowboarding games, stuff like that. So I love a good skating game. I used to skate back when I was a kid. So if you can pull that off, more the merrier. I'm stoked on it. That being said, I got a little bored, had a little lull in games, and I thought I'd go ahead and check it out. How bad could it be? Maybe it'll have a little action that I wasn't anticipating. And sure enough, y'all, I'm addicted. Um, this game caught me by surprise just completely. So, first of all, the physics are. I'm really just not sure how they pulled it off. You really feel like. I mean, I'm not gonna say you actually feel like you're doing skate tricks, but what you have to do, the mixture of button moves and hand combinations that allow you to A, skate, and B, do the tricks, uh, it works for the immersive gameplay. I mean, it's very immersive. I was not expecting it. It's a very fun version of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, basically. I mean, it's definitely not Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You can't just button mash and expect to get results. It takes a little getting used to. There's definitely a learning curve. At first, I kind of thought I might have been right and not be able to enjoy the game, but after you're used to it, it's very fun. Slightly physically demanding. I started playing on my feet, which isn't bad, but honestly, I discovered I really do prefer to play in the chair. I found myself jumping way too much. Even in the chair, I just lift my feet every time I do a kickflip or an ollie or an ollie. So it's just one of those games that you really get into. I can't. It's just so addictive. I can't even begin to explain how surprised I was, or I guess I am trying to begin to explain how surprised I was. But I was very surprised. I was expecting to really not like the game. Um, in terms of things that I don't like, you can only do one solid run. There's no turning around, and actually like being able to kind of free skateboard, which I think would be pretty cool to just be able to like go back and forth instead of having the lines. Um, because don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with linear gameplay. It works for a street line. It works for just an overall run, but it would be really cool to go back and forth like a professional skate park or something like that where you could do street runs. Well, and since I got to the game late just yesterday, they added that nice little aspect there. So here it is. We have the VR Skater SL, I guess. I don't know. It's a new DLC. It's Pro Pack. You can actually turn around and skate like you're skating at basically a skate competition or how you would skate at a really big skate park or something like that. You have two sides. You can turn around and go back and forth and put lines together that way. So this came out, like I said, just yesterday, I believe. Today's the 16th, so I do believe it came out on the 15th, but I could be wrong on that. Either way, it just came out, and honestly, it really added to the game. I didn't really need much in the game. I was really enjoying it. I've only had it for a few days now, and I've put well over 20 hours into it. I've been skipping games that I wanted to play, putting stuff off just out of addiction. This game's really got me into it. It's a fun game to play. I mean, like I said, it's slightly physical, so if you're not looking to do any kind of physical movement, maybe this isn't the right one, but all in all, I was really surprised. This is definitely a VR game that went under my radar, and I'm sure lots of them do, but this one was just a really happy surprise, and I'm glad that I was able to catch it. The DLC, once again, it's really cool. It adds basically 4 skate parks, a red, green, pink, and gold, I believe. I could be missing one. Don't kill me if I am. But it's a really good addition. Like I said, you can turn around now, so you can do one of two things. You can either slowly glide up the ramp, and it'll automatically do the turnaround for you, or you just hold back and it does the turnaround for you. So it's cool either way. I really think though that this was something that I was looking for in the game, as I was stating earlier, and fortunately they added it. I'm sure it had some feedback. Like I said, the game's been out for a while, but the physics, the overall gameplay, everything having to do with this game, I have really enjoyed and been pleasantly surprised by. So that's really all I have to say about it. I highly, I know I'm late to the game, but I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. It's a great game. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for hanging out today. Like and subscribe, please. Take it easy.